everybody?
What's up,
everyone?
It's podcast 5. We got the new setup Saturdays for the boys.
Right there.
Got the full sun flag, baby. Do not be a half sunder for all you guys watching. And we all invested in the mic, so we hope the quality of the video is better for you. Please comment down below. Believe the mic is a good purchase for us. Let's get right into it. So, the best news of the week for all your sports fans out there: Cam Newton signed a 1-year deal with the Patriots, up to $7.5 million. The former MVP, who's had lots of injuries with the shoulder, the foot, and locker issues with that big ego of his.
A little bit of an ego on him, yeah, for sure.
We'll see if Belichick can keep that in check. So, what do you guys think about Cam Newton, Patriots?
I think Belichick's at it again, just fooling with the league here. I think it's going to be a great move overall for the Patriots.
Yeah, even though Jake just listed off most of the cons about Cam Newton, I still think it could be an up season for him, or it could also be a down season for him as well. A lot of shoulder injuries Jake talked about. Obviously the locker room issues, but I don't think that's going to be a big issue at all because Belichick holds his guys accountable. I mean, they just won 6 championships. You have to have a steady locker room in order to do that. So I think overall Cam will have a good season in New England. See how he does.
I'm going to make a bold prediction here. I believe Cam Newton's going to win this division with the Bills. The upcoming team with the Bills, they got Stephon Diggs this year. Dolphins, I mean, Tua can be scary, but I'm not scared of him. And Jets, come on, they're the Jets. And, I think he's going to be a top 5 quarterback in the AFC this year. Mark my words. He works his butt off. You can go to his Instagram. He's always working out there. And, Cam Newton, top 5 quarterback this year. Mark my words. So now we'll be reviewing the NFC South offseason. So, Ryan, you want to start with the Panthers there?
Yeah, so I got the Panthers here. Since releasing Cam Newton, obviously because of the ego, injuries, so forth, they got Teddy Bridgewater in free agency, good pickup. Christian McCaffrey, highest paid running back now, which he deserves it. He's an absolute beast last year.
Fantasy football, stud.
In the draft, they got defensive lineman Derek Brown, 7th overall from Auburn.
Big guy.
Yeah.
Huge guy.
Big bodies.
And then they also got, in the second round, they got, with the 38th pick, defensive end Yetur Matos from Penn State.
We got a long name here.
Sorry if I botched that name. I'm not good at that one. And also another pickup, they got Robbie Anderson, who's a good receiver. So that's pretty much Panthers.
They also got a new coach, Matt Rule from Baylor.
That's right. Yep.
Baylor?
Yep.
Got rid of Ron Rivera. I don't know why, but
no, I think it was a solid
one.
Yep.
All right, am I next one?
Yep.
So I got the Saints here. We get Cesar Uriz. Again, we're not good with the names here, okay? The Michigan offensive lineman, another big body pick. You can never have enough to protect Drew Brees there. And they pick him at pick number 24. And they get Zach Bong, Wisconsin linebacker there. It's a solid pick. You never have enough linebackers, I think, because there's always going to be injuries in the season, especially since they're going to increase the playoffs here. So never have enough bodies. And they also get Emmanuel Sanders, which I love. He's a veteran, and he's only going to help that stacked offense.
Yeah, Michael Thomas there, Kamara.
So many weapons for Drew Brees. It's incredible.
Taysom Hill can even come in there.
Kamara. Yeah. Dang, Jared Cook.
Next, we got the Falcons. I mean, I think they're just going to be average again, right? So they released Devontae Freeman. They replaced him with Todd Gurley.
28-3.
Todd Gurley, lots of injuries with that knee. So a little risky there. But they lost Austin Hooper in free agency. Big loss. Big offensive loss for Matt Ryan there. They decided to keep Dan Quinn, the head coach there in Atlanta. He was on the hot seat there for a while, but he finished strong towards the end of the season. In the draft, they got A.J. Terrell from Clemson. He got lit up in the national championship game against LSU. But let's be real, everyone got lit up against LSU last year. So, I mean, that's good, but I don't think that pick makes them a contender in that stacked division. And speaking of stacked division, we're going to go with the Buccaneers here.
Oh, boy.
Huge offseason. Tom Brady, Rob Gronkowski in trade. I mean, like in the draft they got
Brady's gonna have unlimited options.
Yeah, in the draft they got Tristan Wirfs from Iowa there. Shout out to Danny if you're listening. Big Iowa guy.
Guy jumped out of a pool.
Yeah. What do you guys think about the Bucks though?
It's like I said last show. It's winter now for them because he doesn't get younger obviously with age, and I mean the weapons are there. He's still got a good arm. It's Tom Brady.
Yeah.
They got to do it now.
I mean, they got Gronkowski, Evans, and Godwin. I mean, that's pretty.
Dang, man.
I mean, like he's got lots.
These are gonna be some high-scoring NFC South division games. You see,
You got
Saints
some.
offense, Bucks offense. I mean,
You got Breeze, Brady,
Matt Ryan, Julio
Bridgewater.
Jones,
Yeah,
still a little bit.
Bridgewater's not bad.
I still think the Saints take the division.
Yeah,
I agree with that. Yeah,
I think the Bucks are gonna take it. I mean,
I still got Saints. I got Bucks wild card though.
and then if the Bucks they improved their defense this year in the draft, and they got Shaquille Barrett.
Monster.
Yeah, monster. He had the most sacks last year. So I'm going to go with the Bucks win this division, but it's going to be fun to watch the NFC South offensively. So next up we got here, we're going to do a little segment called the What If segment. So we're going to do it with what if the Bears drafted Mahomes or Watson instead of trading up to get Mitchell Trubisky?
God, what were they thinking?
Okay. All right, Ryan, what do you think what if the Bears?
Well, I think they could have won the Super Bowl.
They would have had one by now.
Was it 2018 that happened?
2017 or 16? They drafted Trubisky? Somewhere around there, right?
Yeah, but the year they choked in the playoffs.
The Cody Parkey?
Yeah, that.
That was 2 years ago.
That defense was incredible that year. With Mahomes, I mean, he could do pretty much anything with that.
Mm-hmm.
Even if the offense isn't stacked, that's what I think they could have. Maybe not won the Super Bowl, got there at least.
Yeah. Oh, geez, where do I start? I mean, they would have had a couple Super Bowls, I think, by now, because they would have had a stacked defense. And they don't have the wide receivers, but they do have Allen Robinson, and Mahomes would make Allen Robinson look like a Hall of Famer, if we're being real here. I feel like Watson would even win on the Super Bowl.
Yeah, just because of that defense.
Yeah. No, there's not really many teams with that good of a defense and that good of an offense.
You went 12-4 pretty much with your whole defense.
Yeah, and a trash quarterback.
And spotty, good timing offense.
Yeah. So we're all looking at Super Bowls for the Bears draft Mahomes or Watson?
Yeah, yes. Absolutely.
Right. Sorry, Bears fans. So next up we got here some news of the week. It's been rumored by many reporters that Yankees Nationals will open up the season. That's going to be exciting.
Primetime baseball.
Yeah.
Looking at possibly a World Series matchup here. 2 massive aces on the mound.
Yeah.
Cole and Scherzer with some.
They can even put Strasburg or Corbin out there if they really want to.
Yeah, that's still like aces on the team. That's incredible.
3 aces out of it.
Yep. With some good offense. 2 loaded offenses, even though they lost Rendon on the Nats side. Could be Soto maybe taking Cole deep.
Hopefully not there.
Hopefully it's Judge taking
Scherzer.
Or Glaber too, yeah.
Or Stanton.
I feel like Soto and Glaber are going to be there's just 2 good players for the business, I'd say.
2 really good young players, good for the game.
Yeah.
You're going to see.
It's going to be a pitcher's duel.
You're going to see them 2 in the All-Star game a lot in the next decade or 2.
Mm-hmm.
They're young too.
Yep.
So now I'll be ranking the MLB players 11 through 15. So, Ryan, what do you got? 15?
Yeah. So at 15, I went Glaber Torres, still a rising star in this game. Still hasn't proved himself in the playoffs. Obviously, that's a team thing as well. But you look at his future. The sky's the limit for Glaber Torres. He's still great defensively as well. I mean, obviously, was he Gold Glove or no?
No, he had 38.
Yeah, that's potential. So
yeah.
38 bombs.
38 bombs for 23, 24-year-old. Number 14, screw you, Jose Altuve.
We
next,
excluded Astros from the top 10, just to let you know. We didn't
that was
want to
mandatory, so. Number 13, Alex Bregman. And number 12, I love this man, Freddie Freeman.
Yeah,
Mr.
Freddie
Consistent.
Freeman.
Third most RBIs in MLB. Consistent player. Great glove down at first base.
Best first baseman in the league.
Oh, yeah.
Best first
all around.
He's always in the All-Star game.
Mr. Consistent.
Yep, he's a fun guy, too, to watch. And number 11, we got Juan Soto,
Yeah.
who really proved himself in the playoffs.
Made a name.
We're all big Juan Soto.
We love him
fans
now. Yeah.
How do you not like that kid? I mean, he's
He
clutch.
took down the cheaters. That's what we love
Yeah.
even more. So, that's my top.
Yeah, he really made a name for himself in the postseason.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, compared to the regular season, the postseason, like a whole.
Well, when the Nats were struggling, too, in the beginning of the season,
Yeah.
he was just hitting a few homers. But when they took off and the pitching started again, I mean, you could see this guy was going to have a
Yeah.
great rest of the season for sure.
Pitching wins championships, and if you get good hitting with that, it's a recipe
set.
for success.
Yeah, there you go.
Next up here, we're ranking the NL West. So we did the two previous NL divisions. Next week in the next 3 weeks we'll be ranking the AL. So now we got the NL West. So Ryan, you want to start your rankings?
Yeah, number 1, I got Dodgers. I think we all pretty much
Yeah,
agree with that,
Dodgers.
especially with the addition of Mookie Betts. They're loaded on offense.
Yeah.
I don't even need to name you
I feel like
all the
it's
players.
the Dodgers and everyone else.
Yeah,
that
if you
division.
have anyone else in first place, let me know because I will have an hour-long conversation with you about that. Second, a little bit debatable, but I got the Arizona Diamondbacks. Ketel Marte is a key player there. They also got Eduardo Escobar.
signed
Not too much power there, but they're
Bumgarner.
yeah, they did. Even though he's getting old, I think they'll be 4th in their rotation. They got a decent staff. They're not a very flashy team. You don't really know much about them, but they just play baseball pretty hard. They're always decent. They're always middle of the pack.
They're always hanging in the wild card
They
race.
might get a wild card. You never know. I doubt it, but I got them second. Third, I got the Padres, which they could be second as well. Fernando Tatis and all that young talent. I think they're gonna have a really good season. They're kind of like the Sox last year. They saw some of their young talent grow and kind of expand, see what they can do in the future. So I think Tatis is going to lead that team. Maybe not playoffs this year, but hopefully next year for them. A lot of good prospects as well. Fourth, they got Rockies. I mean, they still got Arenado, Story, Charlie Blackmon. Those are 3 really good players, but pitching staff's shaky. They can't really win on the road. They're kind of a home team. I didn't see much from them last year, so that's why I got Rockies fourth, even though I love them. Love
Arenado.
Rockies, yeah. Fifth, I got Giants. It's pretty much Buster Posey, Mike Yastrzemski, the young guy, and nothing else. So that's what we got.
Who's their pitching staff, honestly?
I don't know anyone on the pitching staff. If I offended any Giants fans, I don't know anybody.
Please tell me some pitchers.
Without Mad Bum, I don't know anybody on that team.
So I got the Dodgers first, just like Ryan said. I will also have a 2-hour conversation with you if you have a problem with that.
Yeah.
And second, we got the Padres here. Machado, Eric Hosmer. I like
Oh, yeah, I forgot about
Hosmer,
those guys. Yeah.
the whole punch there. That's what I like. So I got them second. Do not think they'll make the playoffs, so I think they just stay out of the playoffs.
Couple more years, yeah.
Maybe a couple years. Then third here, we got the Rockies. I love Nolan Arenado, but where's the pitching, bud?
I know.
Where's the pitching?
I don't know anybody, really.
And then fourth, we got the Diamondbacks. Ryan had them second here, I think, right?
I had them second.
I mean, I don't know. I have them fourth here. I don't know what to say, really. And then fifth here, I mean, the Giants. Oh, my gosh.
Kind of like the Marlins from last week's segment. Find some information on them on the History Channel or the Bay Area Herald.
Yep. And so my NL West predictions, Dodgers first. I mean, Kershaw's times, he's running out to get that World Series.
Well, he would have had it in
Yeah,
17 if it wasn't for the cheating.
And they got a rising star, Walker Buehler there, the pitcher. He was going to take Kershaw's ace spot,
He almost
if
has.
or not, if he hasn't already. Second, we got Diamondbacks. They lost Greinke in the last season of the Astros. They traded for him. Signed Mad Bum, but
He's getting older.
He's
really
getting
a
old.
playoff pitcher, kind of.
Yeah.
I'll take him as a hitter.
We'll see if
Pitcher bombs.
We'll see if Marte continue that next step as a top 20 player, right? And then Padres offensively, they're there with Hosmer and Machado, as Luke mentioned. Pitching, we'll see if those young guys from the minor leagues can step up there.
Need the young bucks in the minors to win these games.
Future's very bright.
Fourth, we got the Rockies. If I'm Nolan Arenado, I'm knocking down the GM's board. Give me a freaking pitcher over here.
I know.
Give me some players.
He's vacuuming out all those hot shots down the third because lobbing them into him. So kind of get a gold glove there.
The Giants, last, 5th place. The glory days are over.
Yeah.
It might be a tough 5 years.
Tough. It's a rebuilding. They're like the Sox that started in 2012. And
the next thing to look forward to is Buster Posey's jersey retired there. So that's it for the podcast number 5. We appreciate you guys watching.
Yeah. Stay tuned for next week. We hope you like the new setup, new mic. We hope you guys really like that. We think the quality was much better.
And yeah, see you guys.
See you boys.